Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor presented by Textations team. I am Sanjay. We are learning WordPress Gutenberg tutorial for beginners. This is our part 4. Inside this video session guys, we will work with the tables as well as images galleries. In the last video, we had seen that how can we use cover, media and text as well as custom HTML block. So I strongly suggest you guys, before watching this video, please clear the things of the previous video sessions. So inside this, we are going to use call tables and the image gallery block. Back to browser. Now this is our latest version of WordPress. Go to posts. Let's create a post and this is, let's say, post number 4. This is our video number 4, that's why it's a post number 4. Now here we need to use call the table block, and the table is nothing, it's the combination of row and columns. So either we can click here or we can click here to add our block, or simply / and type table here. So if I click on that, now while creating our or while using our table block, it will ask for the column count and the row count. It's because while entering these values, it will actually generate that table. So let's say that we want that is column equal to 4 and let's say row equal to 3. If I click on create table, then it will add 4 columns along with 3 different rows, means 3 same rows. So click on create table. Now as we can see here, this is our column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4 of the first row. This is our second row and this is our third row. Let's pass some values in it. So ID, let's say name, email address and something, let's say roll number, or we can pass something here, let's say phone number. Now inside values, let's say ID equal to 1 and the name should be something, I am passing my name, and email address something dummy value, and phone number, let's pass some dummy value. Inside this second row, let's say second number ID, we have now second data, putting some dummy email address and some dummy mobile number. So here is the table data. We had seen that. So if I click on publish, let's publish this post. Click on view post into a new tab. And as we can see here, inside this post number 4, we have now a table with 4 different columns and 3 rows. Back to admin panel for the additional settings. Now if I click on this table, now for this table we have some setting. Go to first inside this block setting called styles, and inside this we have some layout settings. Currently we are using called the default. If I click on stripes, now as we can see, some actually color has changed. If I click on update, back to front end, reload this page, now color has been changed for the first row and the third row. It means by adding or simply it is taking our odd number values. While getting odd number values, it is picking a color and inserting into it. So this is first, third, and on the 5th number it will add the same color. Back to admin. Now here is the setting about styles called default and stripes. Also we want, let's say for the color setting, means we want to put some background color. So here we have called some color settings. So if I click on this subtle blue, so it has inserted about the blue color inside the background of this table. Click on update, go here, reload this page. Now we have some blue color something inside this background of this table. Again, back to admin panel. Here we have some settings with the header section as well as footer section. Click on this header section. Now it has taken, or let's say it has added one extra row above this table. Click on footer. It has added one extra row after this second number row. Disable these changes. Now we have this table. We want to insert more than 3 rows. So how can we insert that? Click here, and this is add row before. So let's say that we want to add one more row after this row. Click on this, add row after. So here we can pass our values, let's say 3. Let's pass some value, and here let's pass some dummy number. Again, if we want to insert one more row, again go to the last row, click on that, and let's add row after. Simply, if we don't want this row, simply we can hover on it, go here and click on delete row. So successfully we have deleted our one row from this table. Apart from adding and deleting row, we have some alignment settings. This is align left, align center. This is all about our table alignment. Click on align center. Now as we can see that the data has aligned successfully inside this table because table itself get central aligned. Click on this alignment, and let's say that we want about wide width, so we are again getting the same value. If we want about the full width, it is something here. Click on update, go to front end and reload this page. It will take about the full width of the screen. Back to admin panel. Now this is all about our table setting. Again I am making wide width. Now let's click on this alignment, and this is all about our text alignment. Right now our text is left aligned. We want about this will be right aligned, so click on that. All the values are now right aligned as we can see for this first column. If I click on this email address, go here, click on align column center, and all values are central aligned. This is all about our text alignment setting. This is all about our adding or deleting row, and this is for the table alignment. If I click on update, go here, reload this page. Now we can see that this is central aligned. This is about right aligned. Now let's see that how can we use now image galleries inside our blocks. So go here, I'm clicking on this adding block, let's say gallery. Click on this. Now as we can see that we have two options. Galleries are nothing. Galleries are the collection of medias. Media in the sense adding videos or adding images. So inside this block we are going to add multiple images and do a gallery setting. So right now here we have two options to upload our image. Either we can upload via system or simply by using our media library. If I click on media library, it will open about the media gallery of WordPress. Or simply if we click on this upload button, it will go to our system and pick images. So click on upload, and here we have some dummy values or dummy images. I'm selecting some values, click on open, and right now as we can see that we have selected all about 7 images from our system. Click on update, go to front end, reload this page. Now here we have images gallery with 7 different images. It is looking perfect. Back to panel, and this is all about our gallery images. So here inside this block setting, as we can see that we have our gallery settings. So right now we have three columns divided. This is our first column, second column and the third column. So we want that the columns should be 4. So if I change from 4, click on update, go here, reload this page. Now all these images are now separated with 4 different columns. If we click on this first image, we can add our caption. So let's say that this is image 1. Go here, let's say image number 2. Go here, image number 3, image number 4, and so on. Click on update, go here, reload this page. Now as we can see that we are getting our images caption. So inside any corporate website, if we make our image gallery, then we can provide our image option according to our need. Now let's say that this image number 2 we want at this position and this image should go here. So either we can delete this image and insert again at this position, or simply let's say that we want this image right here. So click on this arrow icon, move image forward. So click on that and click on that, and this image we want at this position. So click on move image backward. This is what we did. Click on update, go here, reload this page. Now image number 2 is available here and image number 4 is available here. This is all about settings of images gallery. If I make a heading here, so add a block, click on this and search for heading, and let's say that image gallery, and this is not H2, let's say this will be H4. Color settings, so here should be, I want this color, and move this block right here inside this, and also let's add one more heading, something heading. Click on that, let's say table block. Again, if I click on H4 tag, let's pick a color for that, let's say black, or if we choose any custom color inside from this, choosing here, and I am moving this H2 tag right before this table, and something like here. Click on update, go here, reload this page. Now we have a perfect heading called table block, tabular data. This is all about image gallery, and this is the gallery generated. So successfully guys, inside this video we had seen that how can we use our tables and image gallery block inside our post. So inside this video session guys, if you have any doubt, then please drop your comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.